Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. Inviting Possibilities Tarot. Changed a little bit. My name's Rochelle, and I'm doing the reading. I love reading for Virgo today. Oh my God, I have a morning brain like crazy. And Mercury is supposed to be direct now. What's going on? Um, yes, I am doing a love reading, and it's timeless in general. So take what resonates. Oh, I got stuff in my eye. And if it doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They're all timeless and all placements as well. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Jupiter, Saturn. Um, Maybe you just have it in a house. We all have something somewhere. So anyway, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. And Mojo Tara made it. Thank you for being here as well. So I'm going to start with these guys. Yeah. The Heart's Hidden Secrets. And JoJo is here too. Thank you. So yeah, these cards are so interesting. Like so far every story has been pretty different with these cards. Starting with these, and then I'm going to go into using some other decks. So what's going on for Virgo right now in love? We've got broken, shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed. Dang. Hey, Rebecca's here. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Peace, balance, harmony, and friendship. Okay. Beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted. Confusion, uncertain, unclear, and unsure. Soulmates, deep love, unity, and connection. Alrighty. This might be the most confusing one yet. Let's see. So you felt broken, went through some kind of painful situation, heartbroken, destroyed. I mean, these are really strong words. Shattered and destroyed. Like, ouch. You went through something really intense. But coming out of it, or coming to the other side of it, you found some kind of inner peace. You've come to a place of balance and harmony. You've made peace with the past and healed from what happened. And in this process of healing, or having come to this new place within you, you've kind of had a glow up with this beauty card. Maybe what happened, it taught you compassion and understanding. You're able to be a little more kind-hearted than you used to, maybe. Or there's just, there's a little bit more tenderness that you're showing up with. Charming, graceful. It's like you finally have gotten back to yourself. You're feeling really good. Happy with who you are, realizing that whatever happened here wasn't a reflection of who you are. It's just something you went through. It was a lesson to be learned ultimately. And there's this huge turnaround. Now, this is the part that I'm not sure about is the confusion, uncertain, unclear, and unsure. It could be because it's next to soulmates that you have met somebody or are about to. Everyone's on a different timeline. Um, where you had come you have or had come to or will come to this place of feeling really good about yourself until you meet someone who really you connect very deeply with, and suddenly all this confidence and grace and feeling really good about yourself kind of goes out the window, because now suddenly you're confronted with the reality of what happened in the past, and is this going to happen again? Like, it's bringing up this soulmates card. I feel like is bringing up fear, has brought up fear, um about your worth, your how you feel about yourself. And maybe that's a part of it, is you maybe this newfound confidence and happiness with yourself, moving into a new connection, you're unsure about maybe how to proceed because you've learned how to be different in a relationship, and this is like getting your toes wet, getting your feet wet, and you're like, hmm, how do I navigate this differently than I have in the past? It's all new territory. But there is this really strong connection, this deep love, this unity. You've met somebody, or you're going to meet someone who is a match to you. And maybe it's one of those things where you're like, I want this to work so badly, and I'm terrified that it won't. So let's dive in with some tarot. Um, the Tarot del Toro was winking at me earlier, so I'm going to start with this. Ooh, left flat foot is here. Hello, thank you for joining. All right, so what is on your mind? What is on Virgo's mind right now? Make some more space. What do we got here? The Eight of Wands. Ooh, we got two. Taking them both. Okay, okay. Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Well, okay then. This is very nice. um, you you there's momentum building in your life. Maybe you're learning how to communicate differently. You're learning how to communicate in a more positive way about your needs, your desires, maybe in general. You've learned how to communicate in a new way that's very attractive and alluring in general. Maybe that's a part of what attracted in this soulmate. You've been really working on yourself, working to improve who you are, working on accepting yourself as you are, loving yourself as you are. The Six of Wands is, it's victory, and it's a lot of attention from others. You're noticing that you're noticing the outer effects of the inner work that you've been doing. And it could also be the kind of thing where you've just been kind of in the process of coming to this place of peace and harmony and balance within yourself. Um, you've kind of just been, you've had your attention turned inward. Maybe you've been focusing on your work and just kind of oblivious to what's going on around you. And it's like you've got your head down, you're doing your thing, and you look up and you've got all these eyes on you, and you're like, wait, what? Where'd all this attention come from? Well, it's because you've, I don't know, you've had this glow up and you didn't even realize it because you were just really focused on like getting good within yourself. But now there's this outer reflection and outer um yeah, I guess reflection of what you've been doing, how the process that you've been going through on the inside, which is really beautiful. I love that. Okay, so I let me go with the Modern Witch Tarot. Hey, Redbeard made it, and Ophelia Star. Yay! Thanks for being here, guys. What are your next actions? What are Virgo's next actions? Ace of Cups. Love it. Death. Oh, sorry, itchy. So that's Scorpio energy. And we've got the Six of Wands again. Yeah, see? um, Six of Wands again. Yeah, it's like you you're showing up in this whole new way. You've got a lot of love to give. Whatever happened here, this broke your heart open. You didn't shut down because of the pain, because of feeling shattered. You allowed it to transform you. You were broken down, so and then you rebuilt from the ground up and made beautified. You made the most of the situation. You learned a lesson, or maybe many lessons. And there's this incredible transformation. You're you're done with how you were, how you showed up. Um, maybe even with allowing certain kinds of relationships, certain kinds of connections with anybody. Like stepping into your power, really, there's definitely some kind of like learning how to set boundaries for yourself. I'm definitely picking up on that. That's a part of the balance and harmony. And it's because you've been spending time, because we have friendship here. You've been spending time with people who really appreciate you and lift you up and think you're amazing, and you're like, "Wow, I'm really feeling that now." And it's not a place of arrogance. It's a place of confidence. And the distinction is arrogance comes from fear and feeling bad about yourself. And so you feel like you need to like prove something. Whereas confidence is just you show up and you have nothing to prove. And you're like, hey world, here I am. Take me or leave me. I'm gonna take me. I'm happy where I'm at. Everything else it doesn't matter. So this Ace of Cups is very much about self-love. And you, because of feeling so good about yourself, you may be giving this, it's like you've learned to fill your own cup and it's overflowing, and now you have extra for others, and this is a very transformative energy. And you're like, okay, I'm embracing the spotlight, I'm embracing all eyes on me. It's okay. I don't know. I get the impression that maybe you were a little shy before, or you just kind of like I feel weird. like people looking at me. eh, and now you're just like, okay, look at me if you so choose. I mean, they're both on white horses. You're feeling proud of who you are and what you stand for, and you're enjoying the attention, the accolades, the rewards, the victory over the self. So funny, it just made me remember one of my oldest dearest friends got a she used to shave her head and got a tattoo on the back of her head, some kind of Asian character, Japanese, that was victory over the self. She hasn't shaved her head in decades, but it's still there. um, anyway, yeah, that is wow. Yeah, you're going for it. You're stepping into the spotlight and kind of enjoying it. I'm gonna go with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. What can you expect as you move forward? What can Virgo expect? Oh, the sun made it. Awesome. Thanks for being here. Got a full house today. All right. What can Virgo expect? Page of Cups. King of Wands, the female king. That is fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sometimes red is Aries, sometimes red is Leo. Doesn't really matter. It's just an energy. And the King of Pentacles, another female king. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I often read that as Capricorn, but that could totally be you. I feel like this is speaking to the soulmate connection. This deep love. Um there's this, it's like meeting somebody. You could have met someone with fire in their chart, um or just a very fiery energy, and there's this really neat meeting of the minds. Like, wow, we're so different, but then this is really, I'm curious about you. This connection is different than anything that you have encountered before, precisely because of this glow up that you've gone through and how good you feel about yourself. And with these two kings, these two female kings, for me, it's notable that the kings are female because it's a balance between masculine and feminine. The masculine, the king aspect is all about that laser focus and taking action, taking charge. Um, and the feminine aspect is all about being receptive and intuitive and allowing, open, knowing when to step back and let things happen. And so the two of you are, even though you're very different in some ways, there's a similarity there. You get each other on this fundamental level. Like, I kind of get because sometimes when I see two kings come together, it feels like it's like there's a butting of heads, but I feel like because there's this wonderful balance between the both of you, that you there's a wonderful dance between you where you know when to step back and let the other take charge. Like you take turns, kind of stepping up to the plate. There isn't a power struggle necessarily there. I'm sure there could be, but it's always it's always brought back that there's the friendship here. So I feel like there's really there's a good friendship between you two as well, but more and more. So, what next? What next? I'm so excited about this reading. Let me go with the Guardian Tarot, my creepy tree friends. Let's get the potential outcome here. Three of Cups. Yep, there's that friendship energy. Four of Wands. My goodness. Knight of Pentacles. I'm loving this reading. I'm loving, like, this started out a little bit, I was a little bit worried. I'm gonna confess. I'm just kind of like, uh-oh. And this is beautiful because this is friendship and love. Friendship set on fire. This is you two choosing to commit to one another for the long term, possibly getting married if that is your thing, or living happily in oh, what's it called? Um, the word domesticity is coming to mind, but yeah, like having a domestic partner or whatever. Anyway, um, and this is it's you two really taking it slow and just in it's like it's almost like a slow burn. It's like that spark ignited and there's a strong fire there. There's definitely a passion there, but it's like we're not in any hurry. Let's just enjoy each moment. Let's enjoy each other, get to know one another. We have the rest of our lives. Like yeah, you two are in this. And I mean, that's the thing about the Knight of Pentacles is this is the one knight you can trust. This is the guy, it moves very, very slowly. Sometimes it can seem like not at all. But this is the one that you can rely on that's going to reach that goal, that's going to get there. There's a lot of dedication here, a lot of integrity. Dang, I love this. Woo. Okay, so oh yes. Oh yes. I want to get some cards from the Sacred Rebels Oracle. This is a wonderful, I love this deck. It's a wonderful way to end a reading. I might do it from now on. I have to figure out a way to incorporate my other Oracle decks also. Okay. We've got Pandora's Gift, 45. Isn't that interesting? It's not Pandora's box, it's Pandora's gift. You open that box, not, I mean, the legend is all the bad things, but there's always a gift in the bad things. There's always whatever. It's like it makes me think that opening the box releases all this stuff, but it's like that all that energy isn't meant to be trapped away. It's energy needs to move, and as it moves it dissipates. There's a gift in what you went through and being shattered. Somehow something was opened within you and you are now seeing the gift of it all. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Inspiration. 3. So inspired. Oh, and there's bees. Oh, and she's got flowers in her hair and the bees are coming to pollinate. Is it inspiration? What do you feel? Number 9, which feels like you're staying in touch with your intuition. And I often say, we need to be in touch with our feelings in order to access our intuition. They go hand in hand. And ultimately, you have to have a good balance between your kind of intellect and your emotions in order to fully be able to access that intuition. And that's a part that I think that's a part of these female kings as well. Being in touch with, the male side, the king side is that sort of left-brained, more logical side, and then the female side is the right-brained, more like um, creative and intuitive and emotional. So yeah, um, and this is what do you feel? What inspires you? And whatever does inspire you, how does it make you feel? Follow those feelings. That's a part of the gift. Is you learning what what inspires you. You following that desire. Oh, and she's got an apple and an orange. You can't compare the two. They're equally valuable. So it's not about comparing apples to oranges. It's about following your feelings and just intuitively knowing what you're in the mood for. It doesn't mean one is better than the other. It's just being in touch with what you're inspired by. Yeah, let me get a couple more. In the world, not of the world. 34. Ooh, hoo, hoo. That's yeah. In the world, not of the world. Wearing what's the saying, like wearing the world like a loose garment? It's not taking thing it's like in that space of allowing yourself to be who you are and not taking things too seriously, realizing that it's all temporary anyway. Might as well enjoy yourself while you're here, following that inspiration, following your own directives with that pollination, like making something really sweet. We need the bees in order to get the fruit, in order to have the fruit at all. This is you creating something, following that inspiration. And God, it's such a dynamic picture. Just like being, oh, she's in the water and surrounded by fish, rising up out of the water, out of the deep emotions, and getting grounded because there's the trees back there. It's a melding of the sea, of the land and the sea, the earth and the water. The kind of more practical element, kind of balanced out with the emotions. Glow up, glow up, big time. And inner trust, two. Number 2. Um, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, trusting yourself because of what you've been through, because of what you learned, because of knowing who you are and loving yourself, understanding your worth, having that balance between the different parts of yourself, particularly the masculine and feminine. Like I'm looking at this card, like one side of her is in the light and one side is in shadow. And that inner trust comes from accepting all parts of yourself, having done the shadow work, knowing who you are and being accepting who you are, making allowances for all parts of yourself. That's what makes you unique and awesome. Dang, this is so good. This is, I do not have the words. I'm going to finish with a rune card. Oh, we've got Perthrow again. I forget who got this one. Somebody else got this. Perthrow. It's all about going within, tapping into that inner wisdom, that intuition, despite what's going on around you. Having climbed a mountain or knowing that will always be a mountain to climb. That's what life is about. But knowing how to come back to your center, to find that balance and harmony within yourself, regardless of what's happening. All right, let's find Perthrow. Where are you, Perthrow? These pages are not numbered, so it takes me a minute. Oh, right, yeah. Okay. Glasses. Just for you, Redbeard. Do I look more intelligent now? Because it's better to look intelligent than to be intelligent, right? Okay. This rune card suggests the revelation of secrets or hidden knowledge. You could soon receive important information or learn something that sheds light on a situation that has frustrated or confused you. There will soon be a significant revelation of some kind, but the most likely source of that revelation will be from the intuitive wisdom already within you. And I think that speaks to that inspiration. This is that revelation. Drawing this card could be a sign that you would benefit greatly from taking some time out to meditate and become more attuned to the still, calm voice within that knows what is in your best interests. In addition, it could also be a warning that you are being distracted from what really matters by external or material forces. What is external can never bring you fulfillment. And I feel like that's a huge lesson that you learned from the past. Within you is all the magic, mystery, excitement, and knowledge that you need for a rewarding and successful life. And oh my God, it is rewarding and successful. You've got the Six of Wands twice here. Where do you go? I don't know where you went. Oh yeah. Rewarding, successful, not only out in the world, but in your relationship as well. This very romantic relationship, and it's all because of you stepping into your power and claiming your awesomeness, developing that confidence. Wonderful. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.